Alrighty guys, welcome back to the channel, and in today's video I will be showing you guys the latest project I have been working on, which is a fully 3D printed shredder. Now I am aware that there's a lot of these 3D printed shredders out there, but I wanted to make something of my own, and this is the first video of the series that I will be doing possibly 3D printer filament recycling on. And let's just see how this turns out. So essentially I created the single shaft shredder, and this is especially optimal for this design because it's quite straightforward with only a single shaft, so it's only one moving part. And so there are these blades, and then there's another set of fixed blades, which the material will get sliced against. So now let's put this thing together. Now some of the materials you will need, and this can technically 3D printed fully without hardware, but I ended up using hardware for ease of use and durability. So you will need 8 M5 nuts, 8 of these washers, and 8 of these threads or screws or bolts. I actually don't know the difference. These all came from this M5 hex socket head screw nut washer kit. So that's what I'm using it from. This is not sponsored though. So to start off, let's get the hardest part over with. So first of all, you want to attach one of these chunky bearings. These are 12 millimeters in diameter. So this will go in here first, and then this assembly will go into one of the units. Whoops. So now after you have that, you should test that it spins smoothly. Perfect. Now you want to start throwing on the blades. Now since it's a hexagon shaft, as you can see right here, 6 sides, there are 3 possible orientations, because think about it. So let's align this triangle pointing upwards. So this is 0 degrees, 60 degrees, and then 120 degrees, and then 180 degrees, which is the same thing. Now, because of that, we only had 3 positions, so I numbered each part. I know it's hard to see, a 1, a 2, or a 3. And this one says a 1, and this one says a 3. I know it's quite hard to see through the camera, but it's a lot easier in person. So you just have to begin sliding these onto the hexagon shaft. I'll see you guys when it's done. Great, that looks amazing. And it should form this like spiral pattern almost, and this will look pretty great when it is actually shredding. Now one thing to note is I'm going to take these 3 off real quick. One thing to note is that you should really watch out your printer settings. So these were, believe it or not, printed on the Bamboo Lab A1 Mini, which is one of the 2 printers I have. Now you can see that, and this also is from the fact that I picked a really fast setting, but you can see that the hexagon is rather round toward the edges, and my shaft is perfectly sharp on the edges, if you can see that like that. Now if you try to push it in, I'm pushing quite hard. See, you need a lot of effort to push it in and pull it off. Now these were clearly not designed for that, since these blades are designed to slide on quite simply, in fact. So it's not necessarily the printer's fault, but you really want to ensure your calibration is all dialed in and you're printing with the right settings. Perfect. Now let's go on to the rest of the assembly, which is essentially aligning these blades with the fixed blades and connecting everything together. So you want to give some wiggle room and simply place this onto here. Now this is backwards, so I did it upside down, and you simply just slide these fixed blades in, and this should fit pretty smoothly. You can see that like so. Everything fits nice and well. And now, oh, one blade slid off. I can get that later. Now all you need to do here is quite simply screwing these things in. Now how does this work? Well, I didn't want to use a heat set insert, so what I did was I created these little pockets for these M5 nuts to slide into. And be sure to check your tolerances, check your sizes, make sure everything works before you make this yourself if you are going to. And simply place it in there, grab a screw, put in a washer to give it some height, and simply screw that bad boy into the desired place. And yeah, pretty straightforward, isn't it? Just like that. And be sure to do the other side. And boom. That's literally it. And you can see, make sure to test it out if it runs smoothly or not. And it does. Perfect. You can see I'm hand cranking it, but this is a D shaft and it'll be driven with a motor. Now we have to secure the other side to the plate. Now what we got to do is just line this up, make sure it all goes together like so. And obviously there will be revisions, like for example right here, that little bad boy needs some sort of spacer to stay in line, but we can deal with that in a future video. Now same process for the other side. Screw, washer onto the screw, into the hole, and right into place. Same thing. Nut, washer, screw, and screw it in. Perfect. And now we can see that it is running pretty smoothly. Now you can see these nut slots, and that is for attaching a mesh for filtering out different particle sizes. I'll elaborate more on that in a future video when I get the chance to start working on that. Now, all we gotta do is attach this last little part with the bearing. Oh, and I forgot to add this last blade that fell out. Hopefully we can have this be forced in. Possibly. Go. There we go. Now a little bit of janky brute force, but we did it. Now simply slide the other bearing onto it. You're gonna really want to press it down onto the table, and you're gonna find that it should push down all the way, like so. And
big shout out to PCBWay for sponsoring this video. Whether you need custom PCBs, high quality 3D printing, or precision metalworking, PCBWay has got you covered. With fast shipping and global service, they're the perfect partner for makers and creators anywhere. Check out PCBWay and bring your projects to life.
There we go. After a little bit of pushing and shoving, this should be all set. And yeah, like I said, this guy just wants to keep going to the side, so a spacer, something like that is going to be needed. Now to wrap this up, just throw in these nuts, another nut, and then a screw, and another screw with washers, of course. If you're enjoying this video so far, be sure to like and subscribe and drop a comment on your thoughts on this thing. It really helps, and you're gonna make my day. And I love reading the comments, by the way. I live for that type of stuff. Relatively simple assembly. I'm literally tightening these screwdrivers with my bare fingers. And last, washer and screw. Just like that. Perfect. So ladies and gentlemen, that is it. The almost fully 3D printed shredder, single shaft, of course. Spins pretty great. A little bit of friction here and there, but it's plastic, so can't be asking for too much. Let's shred something. Plastic bag. At this point, I'm just trying anything to demonstrate that this proof of concept works. See, it should really grab onto these the object and really push it down. Now, I'm not getting a very good grip on it since it's literally just a round shaft, so I can't really push that much, put that much force on it. But I don't know if you just heard, but we did get a rip. Yeah, it's really biting in there, and theoretically, if you keep going, see now, I'm pushing it down with my fingers. Now, if you keep going, it should come out, as you can see, through the other side to give us, smaller pieces of plastic. Now, I can't really turn it with my fingers very well because it's not designed for that, but you can see we got a couple rips here and there. Yeah, so I call it a success. It runs pretty nice, fully 3D printed. I'll definitely take it. If you're interested in seeing more updates and advancements on this shredder, please subscribe for more. And with that said, I am out. Thank you very much for watching, and I do appreciate your time.